Yo, 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 what is up guys? Welcome back to a video channel today on F125. So, they got another patch update to this game on F125, the 1.12 patch for this game, the 12th patch into the game. So yeah, they added F2 cars for the 2025 season onto this game now. So they finally added F2 cars now on the sports update, if I get that correctly, for this one. So yeah, so apart from the F2 cars, they also fixes the AI. You might saw on the patch note on the website, social media. If it is social media, that's fine. Check it out at any time you want, so you can see all the patch notes from the 1.12. I'll just be explaining in a little bit, some of it, and then I'll carry on to this video, and then so it goes from there. So yeah, so apart from the graphics, general stabilities and all that kind of stuff. To also fix two-player career mode, fix the issues with a crash or something, if I get that right. They also fix AI I just told you about in the wet and the dry. Well, like 80 AI at Australia, 100 in the wet at Hungary, and then the other one was at intermediate at Interlagos in Brazil, 100 AI. So I saw that crit, but I was like, okay, I think they're just fixing or still in the AI a little bit, so not sure to make it harder or make it a little bit easier for the players, but I'm not sure. I have to wait and see on that. I'll test out myself if I have time, so maybe during the week, maybe off camera, and then see how it goes from there really. Apart from that, F2 cars for the 2025 season are added to this game now, so at least you can try your favourite teams, drivers in Grand Prix mode, Eddie, or even career mode maybe in F2 to start off your career again, but maybe not in career mode, but it depends if you want to give it a try, but they might not use it, but they might use it for F124 F2 cars for that, so, well, to make sure, well, because of career mode and all that, so it makes sense. So yeah, so there's the natives patch on the 1.12, so yeah, like I said earlier, it's on the website. Check out anytime you want if you're free, and see if it's a good update or not. So yeah, so back to the races now. Doing a race at Austria in what I did in the background. It was okay first 2 laps, but just trying to stay out of trouble as usual and get a good result as usual. So yeah, like in the last video, showing you how one race could be bad, one race is really good, so like that. So but this one, I would say they're both kind of average. So like I managed to get past this guy at turn 4 very nicely. Really good overtake there, so not too bad at all. And then now I'm just trying to catch up to, well, I'd say the lead is not that far away, so I used to have a slight chance. But if as long as I get closer to the guys in front, I have a chance really. I managed to get a DRS zone from the cars ahead. So this guy right in front of me, I managed to get DRS from this guy. So that's nice. So very nicely there. So now I'm just trying to just stay in this train for a bit. And then made a slight mistake there, but I always do at turn 1, but sometimes it's very difficult to get it right, so, but sometimes you do get it right sometimes. So if I come up to the leaders now, so they're having a nice battle of their own, so I'm kind of in a good spot here, so I just need to wait for them to make a mistake, and then I'll have a chance for a podium maybe, or something, I don't know. It depends if I have a chance or not. So yeah, I'm just taking my time through the middle sector right now, just chasing the leaders, and saving a bit of ERS as much as I can, if I need to, and then I'm just trying to get into the next DRS zone, well, as much as I can. They're putting a few attempts on me through there, but I'm not using it that much, because of the DRS thing, protection coming up. Managed to get into the DRS zone, so that's fine. So on to the last lap now, so just saving a little bit of ERS down towards turn 1. And then turn 1 was okay, but I just couldn't get the run that I need to. I managed to get an okay exit, just same with ERS a little bit. I'm trying to overtake this Red Bull here, and then that happened. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he forgot to. Maybe he didn't know I was there. So I started to give him the. I started to let him back through. So I started to try it again at turn 4. So I've gone a little bit too deep, but I'm using all my battery now to get past him. And before this corner, luckily I managed to get past him just in time. So that is P5 on the road. So we come towards the last 2 last 2 corners I meant. I might finish P5 if it stays like this, or if one makes a mistake. I've gone a little bit wide here, but it's the last lap anyway, so it doesn't matter at this point. So yeah, so P5 on the road, not bad where I started. I mean, I'll take it in the first race of the day, so I'm okay with that. Started 17th in that race, so some of them had drive-throughs. I think some had drive-throughs, so of course some people jumped the start in front of me, like you saw earlier in the video. Yeah, not too bad at all. So as we move on to Las Vegas now, starting from the back again, and this time it's intermediates. So it's going to be a wet race, intermediates. So thank God it's not full wets, because that would have been difficult. So start was a little bit weird because I've got a 2-second penalty for that. For this Red Bull driver, just literally turned into me. And then Aston Martin is also turned into me as well. So I'm not sure what happened there. Then this McLaren just went down the inside, so I'm not worried about battering at this stage. Yeah, I'm not sure why that Red Bull hit me on the side and got me a 2-second penalty already. Not kind of my fault. I mean, that feels a bit unfair to me, so I'm not sure why he got me a penalty for that. That makes no sense. Well, it's one of those weird, funny decisions, really, so I'm not sure why. So, coming towards this slow part. I mean, the McLaren just literally went past me. So, with White's ghosted, and then, well, I was like, okay, so I'm not angry about it. Yeah, so I'm not angry about it, It's still got another 4 laps of this race, so anything could happen at Las Vegas. So yeah, so now I'm trying to go around the outside of this McLaren. He just literally pushed me into the wall, so telling I wasn't there somehow. So I'm not sure what was wrong with these players at the moment. I'm not sure what wrong with this guy anyway. I've got Red Bull. I got a penalty from. Aston Martin just literally turned into me, and then McLaren just literally pushed me wide into the wall, onto this long Las Vegas strip. So I managed to get past this McLaren down towards this corner. So I finally got the overtake I wanted. Well, since he pushed me into the wall. So yeah, after all that, everything's fine now. Apart from the 2-second penalty, well, it wasn't kind of my fault. It's just one of those weird, funny decisions you disagree on, but there's nothing you can do about it. And then this other McLaren just literally turned into me again. So I don't know what's wrong with these players today in this race. Not Austria, but this race as well. And they come towards this bit, he decided to close the door on me when I got DRS. So not sure why. And then he went in too deep. So that's his fault. So lucky I got past him eventually. Yeah, I'm not sure why he pushed me into the wall, but when I got DRS, so maybe he's just nervous about being overtaken or something. Well, the thing is, if you're going to be taken on that too, you got another 2-3 laps remaining to get a chance back. As long as you stay in DRS, you'll be fine. I mean, what I do is, if they're really quick, just let them through. There's no point battering in the early stages. Just follow them for a bit and use their pace, and then stay in the DRS zone, and then you'll be fine. I mean, it's not that hard, so I'm not sure why. Come towards this bit, using all my battery now, I managed to get past these two, round the outside of, well, not kind of around the outside, but also onto the right side of the lane, with DRS, and then come towards this bit, right now. This Ferrari just literally forgot to brake or something. Nietzsche just went trying to crash into me or something. So, not sure why. So, weird, but maybe forgot to brake or something. I don't know. And he forgot to where the corner was. So, yeah. So, no issues there. So, thank God damage was off in this race. So, that could be worse if I have no front wing. And I would have been really annoyed if that happened. But luckily, there's no damage in this race. So, I'm kind of fine with that. So yeah, so after 2 laps of messy and chaos right in front of me for 2 laps, finally got clear air. So it's and the leaders are about 3 corners ahead of me. So I literally lost a bit of time from that. Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe it's people struggling in the wet. I don't know, like myself. But I'm not doing too bad so far from where I started. Apart from the penalty, everything's okay. So, everything's fine. Yeah, so I'm just trying to catch up to the next person who has a penalty. So, I might have a chance for P4 if I do get closer to him. So, on to the long straight now. Using all the battery if I need to. Just get to gear 8 or about 30% and save it a little bit for later on in the lap. We've still got another 2 laps remaining, so from that. So yeah, so as it comes towards this bit now, managed to get through here really nicely through there. A really good exit, using a little bit of battery there, up to about 14%. So I'm only 10% right now. Then come towards the end of the lap, I managed to set fast up for the race. So I'm the quickest guy on track right now. So the pace is still there. So my pace is still there. It's just, yeah, I'm just getting tangled by some players that don't know how to drive. So I think I'm only here just for fun. So that's what I'm here for. So I'm not here to complain. I'm not here to ruin their day or ruin their fun or something like that. I'm only here to have fun, like some people are. So if I'm not happy what they're doing, sometimes I do get annoyed sometimes when some people don't know how to drive, or some people just turn into me, or close the door on me, brake test me, or even sometimes hit me out of nowhere where I'm just driving normally. It's just one of those things, so nothing I can do about it really. So sometimes it happens. Yeah, so this race is going right so far. Yeah, I just don't like. Yeah, wet in this game. I don't like wet. I don't like the wet weather in this game. If it's full wets, intermediates. I'd rather be on intermediates than full wets, because full wets is just, it's not, apart from the AI are too quick on the straights and all that. You just have. It's just the EOS thing is different compared to the dry, and also. Apart from that and the AI are quick on the straight line, it's just sometimes you it's just that so it goes the EOS is kind of the issue on this game in the full wet. So that's why I hate racing in the wet on this game. So that's why I don't like, that's why I'd rather be on the intermediate. So I mean, intermediates is okay on this game. I'd rather be on the intermediates than full wet. So thank God it's not full wet, because it would have been a difficult time. And also, DOS is enabled, so I was quite surprised DOS is enabled, so when it's intermediates right now. So I'm quite surprised. So yeah, so I managed to cut to the guy in front of me, well, while I've been chasing for the last 2 laps. So just saving my battery a little bit through this snow part. Saving as much as I can through here. And then I am in the DOS zone, so I'm just trying to get closer to him. Using a little bit of EOS, but not too much, because he's using a bit of battery. But and then come towards this bit, turning none again. Time I get to this bit, save a little bit more, and then put on medium. All the EOS now onto this straight, using all the battery as much as I can until I get to the DOS zone. It's about now, so I'm using all my battery till I get to the DOS zone. I'm using all the battery now, about 0%. So I'm just finally got to him. Decided to go around the outside, but he missed his braking zone. Decided to go to the switchback. Down the inside. Just got there eventually. The corner's brine, so... But luckily, I got the... Luckily, I managed to gain a praise. At the end of the race. So that puts me P4 at the end. Yeah, not too bad. It's a good... I wouldn't say it's a good recovery, but it is a good recovery where I started. Not too bad. But I got there eventually, so I'll take that all day with the fastest nap. I'm okay with that. So yeah, so that's for me today. So make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. That appreciate as well. That'll give me support, all that. And I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F125. And the patch 112 is on the website. Check it out. You haven't seen it yet. Like I said it earlier in the video. Or social media. If it's on social media, that's fair enough. So you can see all the patch notes and what's been updated to this game, and for the 112 and all that. So yeah, so like I said, that's for me. So have a nice day, enjoy your day. See you next time on F125. Enjoy your weekend, and see you later.